My name is Apostle Tendai Mahere. I'm from Zimbabwe. My ministry is called Love Embassy Ministries International. First experience when I came to the mountain, I really needed revival. I was dying in my spirit, and I needed a lift. I needed to hear God. So I needed a place where I can just come and just soak in the Holy Spirit. And by the special grace of God, I managed to be at this place, this wonderful mountain. So I came here in 2015, and I used one of the small gazebos to pray. I remember the first night, I would hear angels that were moving around me, and I was in my prayer and fasting, and the angelic atmosphere, it sustained me for many days on end. I was able to fast, I was able to pray. I felt revived, and I went back feeling better because there's something in this place, and I felt that God resides on this mountain. It was in 2017. I remember one day the Lord just ministered something to me, and I took pen and paper, and God started to give me some scriptures, and I started to write some material, and most of this material, it kept alluding to the mountain as being a special place that has been set apart by God. And most of the scriptures that God was giving me in reference had to do with a place of refuge. And as I was meditating, and the Lord was just inspiring me, God just breathed in my heart that this place is the mountain that God has ordained. It's like the city of David. It's a place of refuge, you know, with reference to Zion, the city of David, Mount Zion. So that's how the name came into being. So I remember I wrote this article. It was 7 pages. I presented it to Dr. Irene Chikaka, and I told her, there's something which is burning in my spirit. The Lord is just whispering to me, telling me that the mountain should be called Mount Zion. And the 7-page document which I wrote, dedicated to the mountain, God was basically giving a word why it should be called Mount Zion. You know, things to do how salvation of the Lord's children, things to do with deliverance, things to do with His presence dwelling in this place, things to do with being a holy atmosphere of God. You know, so God was just making a lot of promises over this place. His covenant is here. God has resided in this place. This is the place that He has sanctified for His children. Whatever situation they are going through, if they come to the mountaintop, they will receive healing, they will receive deliverance. You know, they'll be set free from whatever bondage. You know, so Mount Zion is, even biblically, there's a lot of reference not only to the city of David, but also the heavenly Jerusalem, you know, the city of God. And you know, this city, there are innumerable angels, and this is the place that God has set a wall. He has ensured that there are many angels that move and ascend and descend from the throne room of God, you know, so that the children of God, they are released from whatever captivity they will be facing. and they're taken into freedom. So basically, this is a place of rest, a place where they can find, as Jesus said in the Bible, "Come unto me, all those who are heavy laden, and I shall give you rest." So this place is just the atmosphere that God has set for God's children to receive that rest. All the promises of God, in this place you find them. God is faithful. God is amazing. My life changed in leaps and bounds. I couldn't fast. But whenever I would come to this mountain, I would stretch for weeks. Just coming to this place, I would stretch for weeks, for days, fasting. So you find that's one aspect where I feel that God has been gracious to me.